stream crashed. It's cold in here again. I don't know why it gets so damn. I think the thermostat in my house is programmed to get colder at night. It's still cold. I might switch heads because this head is just not the greatest for this purpose. For some reason, it makes the back of my head hurt. Let's see, leave. Let's go in here and see if I've got the Osiris. I've got the Osiris, the Squire, the Zuria, the Premonition, Paladin, Celestial. Okay. Did I have the Sichuan? No, I don't. Is it still hanging out there? If I lost it, I'm not really going to be hot and bothered about it. Because the Schwan is a common enough destroyer that you can just scalp. The Osiris was a little bit harder to find. The Jupiter, I mean, I had that for majority of my playthrough.
New waypoint confirmed. Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
Let me look at this. I think I gotta get to level 40 to get ship name Budapest. Huh. I never bothered to look at the name of this ship. Bad. Are you kidding me? You sent me out here to attack corvettes. They don't even have a captain ship. How can I get with I'll open up with the battery. That's the problem with little ships attacking big ships. If you have true capital ships, and I don't use that term loosely in this game, if you have a capital ship, battleship, dreadnought, carrier, I guess depending on which one, even a cruiser. But if you have like a corvette or something, and you're attacking, and you're not really being conservative and hedging your bets in your favor,
Yes, sir. Engine set to maximum
get decimated because, like you just saw there, I didn't open up any of the batteries on my dreadnought. I have 2 wings of fighters, which are both five units apiece. And really, they have like a single barrel railgun each. Of them, which does amount to be something because they get very close. They seem to be pretty damn accurate. But you'll see, like,
frequencies are busy. New missions are offered.
But you'll see like when I just deployed it, the advantage to a corvette or a gunship is the ability to outmaneuver the ship and the gun emplacements on your enemy. But if your enemy deploys interceptors, you kind of get fucked because, I mean, what are you gonna do? Well, I can buy a Helios. Be like half my money. I should probably just. It doesn't have. That's odd. Helios does not have a fighter wing. I think I'll probably just not do that. Because I do like cloaks, but I mean, how much cloaking do you really honestly need to do with a dreadnought? It's not big, fat, and slow like a carrier. It's not, and it's not vulnerable enough that you really need a cloak to get you out of trouble. You just kind of hang out in that good midpoint between being so large that it's an impedance and being so small that it's a detriment. I don't know what the artifact vaults are. Anchor. I need that. Hmm. It's got a pretty high plasma. Resistance. I'm going back to the Celestial.
Rerouting all power to engines.
Seems to be without fail that flying around in a dreadnought, you get attacked by pirates. I mean, when I was a small-time pirate, was I flying around attacking people that were in dreadnoughts? And I had a head on my shoulders, and that head said, "Don't be fucking stupid." Not everyone is that guy. That is saying, maybe you shouldn't attack the most powerful class of ship, but hey, I guess the AIs probably have a script and it's probably just trying to keep the player amused, but if I saw someone flying around in a dreadnought, especially when I often am in a dreadnought with a frigate or two destroyers or two frigates or any combination of them following me as my allies, you don't see one of the most powerful convoy combinations in the game and attack it with some gunships. That didn't have a call out. Well, let's see what this is. Frigate and another freightliner is going to be
transferring all available power
bloodbath. And I forgot to run my torpedoes. Whatever. only get one. Not even using heavy weapons because I forgot to refill them at the last star base. Saw how quickly that enemy dropped. I lost 1% shield. I mean, imagine how nasty that would have been if I actually had allied ships next to me. I just went into that alone. I mean, these dreadnoughts, there is a class above them, the carrier class, but carrier class is more of a high-end, big, fat support ship. They sometimes don't even have the gun loadout. Okay, now that's equipped. This is actually a little bit meek for a frontal. Plasmatic. Do I have a plasmatic 3? No, I don't. Dragoon 3. We'll do that. That'll be nasty enough. Okay. We're gonna get a Sasquatchuan, and either I'm gonna die or
executing PTE protocols.
Wipe the floor with them. Sasquatchuan is an enemy starbase that often has an enemy fleet around it. It's good if you're in a dreadnought, especially if you come in there and there's not a hero unit sitting there, and the hero units are the buffed, extremely buffed enemy units that have very large bounties on their heads. They're also pretty much as strong as a fleet in and of themselves. They're very durable, they have tons of health, but they drop like 30 million credits worth of loot. Let's see, a frigate and a frigate. Do I really even want to go over there?
Executing PTE protocols.
I guess so.
Unfriendly target acquired.
We'll
yes, sir. Fire at will command executed.
The frigates probably less. Oh, a cruiser. Now that is a prize worth trekking over here for, because I am going to snag that cruiser out of the battle grouping.
Unfriendly target acquired.
As the name of the stream tonight indicates, this build is for the most part a pirate build. I do not want to kill it. Pull in the fighters.
Activating grappling.
I'm going to try to chew it down a little bit, because you see when the heads up display where it says crew and then it has 90 next to it. Even though the threat is weak, as you can see, it's not really that damaging to me. I think I have 85 or 90 crew on my ship, and the number of crew is kind of the indication of your offense and defense when it comes to being boarded. Now, they're not going to board me, I can tell you that. But if I were to board them right now, and I've got 90 crew, and they've got 90 crew, my 90 people have to fight their 90 people plus the defense grid that's on their ship, and oftentimes when it's 1-to-1 at the crew level, you don't win. It doesn't hurt you, really. All it does is it causes your crew level to drop to 0. But you've still got all your automated defenses, and in this case, tremendous amount of external firepower. Where if they're trying to board you and you kill their ship, that's the end of it. They've got no ship to go back to. It's not like they're gonna capture your ship and drive away with it. Their other base is dead. I could fire this before. Okay, that should be enough.
Roger that, sir. Boarding
You'll see on the
party
right there,
transporting.
the first number is how many are being transferred now. 45, 35. Oh, I should be able to take it. They dropped the 0 through. You see it's still loading, then that yellow box is filling the silhouette. That's the actual volume of the ship that's
Field
being
commander
taken.
reports
Okay.
they've captured the target.
Now, am I near anything? Of course I'm not near any. Ooh, excuse me, gotta chill. Not near any star base.
New
Which
waypoint
means that I'm gonna
confirmed.
have to drag this
Affirmative.
in.
Engines on
Cruisers are
overdrive.
pretty heavy.
Enemy
Oh, wait, no, this is a
sensor range.
cruiser, not a carrier. I should be able to just jerk this in then. Let's see, is it gonna break the tether at full speed? No, it's not. Let's see if I
Transferring
can.
all available power
Let's see
to
if I
engines.
can get it going faster. Oh, now someone's attacking. They love to do that. Where are you?
Tactical reports of hostiles in the
Freightliner.
area.
Freightliner. Oh, I mean, like I said, not even, what, 5 minutes ago? About attacking ships that really you're outclassed. As you can see, threat level trivial. Is someone else dropping in? Oh no, this is friendly ships dropping in. Another freighter? Wow. Freighters and freightliners are cargo ships. They're like,
Manual targeting disengaged.
you know, cargo ships that you'd find on Earth in the current age of humanity that is happening in real life. Current age of technology. They're not really well armed. They don't especially have, they're not fast. They don't have strong weapons. They don't have strong shields. They carry a tremendous amount of cargo.
Enemy down.
All the same, I assume if you were a pirate, you'd want a freightliner in your fleet, maybe as your captain ship, because, I mean, it is a ship that can carry a lot of loot. Is it a ship that I would advocate taking delivery of to attack a dreadnought? Certainly not. That would be like if the Exxon, if you had 3 Exxon Valdez and you tried to attack like a US Navy fleet. Dreadnought, though this thing does look like a Reaper from Mass Effect. It's called a Celestial. Albeit I'm piloting it, I'm convinced that this is a giant space squid. But a Dreadnought in this game is probably equivalent to an Enterprise class US ship. I'm loose on that, so I probably cited the wrong one. I know the Enterprise was originally an aircraft carrier.
Yes,
as an
sir.
individual
Engine
ship.
set to maximum power.
You gotta be careful. These tethers, you can shock the tether too strongly and break it. Let's see. That cruiser should be small enough compared to my ship.
Transferring
that I
all available power
can
to
get
engines.
inertia going and jet out of here. Break the tether. Tether's gonna break. Yep. That's what I thought. Let's see if I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to get the ship to get some inertia in it. So that I can get it going.
Transferring all available power to engines.
Pilot this in since the game doesn't like to operate the autopilot without going to PTE, which is essentially like if you're watching Star Trek when they go from impulse to warp. It's not faster than light travel. It's just full bore ahead. Faster than light travel, I think, is the T transports, which actually teleports your ship across the map. T transport is I don't know. It costs money. You actually have to pay for it. And what we're gonna do here? Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Is while this is taxiing in, because it does take some time. It's tedious, I know. I apologize to anyone out there viewing that has to watch this ship appear to not be moving at all. What it is I don't even know how close to this I am. No, okay. I can see it now. If you look at the see if I can get this to show my hand, but anyway, if you go, let's see here, let's go there. There we go. Okay. And mute that. Now anchor. See? Wow, 110. Cruiser Hydra. Garage it. Okay, now let's get this going. See, this ship carries so many troops. But for the sake of actually being a pirate, I need a lot of troops. Let's see, freelance science, Saskatchewan. Let's see, is there any people I can hire here? Myrmidon frigate. We'll hire a Myrmidon. What the fuck is that? Is that the Myrmidon I just heard? I don't know, that's a battleship Reliant. See, that gives you a good idea. And I'm like talking about dreadnoughts and battleships. I've got all the different ones. Let me show you, but like, here, let me switch this to a color that's not. There we go, that should be better. Yeah, that's how that ship looks when I don't have it painted the color of dried blood. You can see how much bigger, since this is a battleship sitting next to me, how much bigger than it's targeting the ship in the background, but that's a battleship sitting next to me. You can see how much bigger than it I am. But what we're going to do is we're going to get into Saskatchewan, because you guys don't want to sit here and watch me talk about ships while sitting next to something. Come on, autopilot, don't fuck up. Sometimes the autopilot in this game just arbitrarily decides to do whatever it wants. I'm gonna save because the game has been crashing quite a bit lately, and I don't want to lose progress.
Affirmative. Setting course.
Once we get here,
executing PTE
see, if you look at this thing, it does look like a space squid. It appears to be biologic, because I mean, is there any reason why if you were building a ship, you would make it look like that?
Hostile installation detected. Unfriendly target acquired.
It's a Sasquatchuan, which is actually a star base. But it is kind of odd for
Aye,
you to have
Captain. All batteries
a
fire
living
at
ship
will.
that shoots fighter aircraft out of its ass.
Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius.
Let's see here. I don't know what the effective distance is. I do know that it will open fire on its own. And I've defeated this entire fleet before by doing this. You gotta skirt. Can't go full bore in. You have to start attacking two sides. Because they will hit you. This fleet's not a pushover. Especially with the 2 Osiris sitting there. Jeez. Do some maneuvering, and it may seem like the camera's just going nuts. And it kind of is, but I can see what I'm doing. Godsend in this game to you can set the ship to shoot on its own. Because I can only imagine how nuts it would be. Have to ships to yeah, shut up. All I'm doing is I'm the one that's in charge of moving the ship around and moving the ship around, keeping the shields working. As you'd say, I deploy the fighters, but I don't control them. I can direct them to certain targets. Which is what I'm going to do now. It's Jeez, they have a lot of Osiris's around. They probably are pissed because I came through and I destroyed their fleet and probably caused the better part of, I don't know, $250 million worth of damage last time I was here.
Initiate boarding protocol.
Let's pull the fighters in. And drop that. And because this Ronin has a shield. Or it has a shield, it has a cloak. I really was being stingy about not buying a Ronin unless I'd find one. Now once I capture it,
Ship captured, Captain.
I'll just let go of it. I didn't want my fighters to
Fire at
decimate
will.
it.
Manual targeting disengaged.
Where in my opinion, a lot of larger ships shine. Long range combat, which is kind of dry, but if I can mount two batteries that at a diagonal like that and fire 9 gun emplacements at once. Near space bombardment is definitely a thing. What do we got here? Freightliner, Philadelphia, Shanghai. Fly in here, Freightliner Kojima. This is actually an expensive ship. So I don't really care about it. Get off me, Seth.
Copy that. Entering automated firing sequence. Another
gotta
hostile
run.
ship has been blown away. Yes,
Yep,
sir.
you got too
Grappling
close.
target.
I mean, if you got the opportunity where you can shut down all the guns momentarily, wait 15 seconds in case of the way that I have my ship set up. Let all those batteries, which I don't know why the opacity
Enemy ship destroyed.
heads-up display around the ship is so low. I didn't set it that way. But my cargo's probably full. That's where the Ronin I captured is. No. Crew trivial. Next is crew trivial. It's around here somewhere. It should be a green ship just sitting by itself. Not moving. Where are you at? Here? Yeah. The Patagonia.
Yes, sir. Engine set to maximum
Right
power.
down there. Jerry's. Being a destroyer and being what I am, I should be able to drag it out of here quickly. Okay, let's bring the fighters back in. I apologize if you think this game's kind of dry. I like it. It's really a time sink though. It sucks up so much of your time.
Transferring all available power to engines.
Because they, probably 65 to 85% of the game, depending on how you play it, is grinding.
Affirmative. Engines on overdrive. New
And I go
waypoint
back to
confirmed.
Saskatchewan to try to get my stuff. They go back to pick the derelicts dry for
Yes, sir.
loot.
Engine
That
set to
fleet's gonna
maximum power.
respawn. Because I mean, this game, regardless of what ship you're in, it seems like the difficulty of the enemies scales with your level. I've yet to try destroying Saskatchewan
Hostile
safely.
installation detected. Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius.
That's quite a bit. Destroyer, Apollo, Kojima, a Cavalier. I've got a Cavalier, or I did. I could go in there. A lot of these ships that have like less than 40, which I mean that's kind of high. Like, not the Apollo. Wow, okay. Like that. I could get in there with the Wolverine and take these ships. Because the Wolverine, which I think I will, because the hell with running around in the Dreadnought all the time.
Rerouting all power to engines.
I'm gonna add some flavor to my life. Like Bob Ross put the big ass tree in the foreground to add some excitement. This might be a happy little accident, but we're gonna try. Because I'm low on troops. You see how low am I? 12. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. I don't know, do I want to use that or the Neptune? Yeah, we're gonna use this. Singularity mining weapon. Okay. It's been a while since I used this ship. Do I have the correct enhancements? Like Syntha 3 on it? Yeah. Okay, don't let scale and lack of perspective deceive you. The ship is small, like
Yes,
tenth,
sir.
a
Acquiring new
tenth
coordinates.
the size of
Rerouting
the
all power to
Celestial, which
engines.
is the dreadnought I was using. What it does have is a crew that's not actually manned, which is why we're going to use its speed to go get me a new crew.
Tactical reports of hostiles in the area.
When I say crew, I mean it doesn't have an incursion. What it does have is speed, cloak, and a disproportionately large raiding party compared to its size and weight class. Like this thing having 36.
Unfriendly target acquired.
Having 36 members of the raiding party, or as the game defines it, 36 members of the crew, which the bridge crew and the operational staff are never included in the crew size. Having 36 crew members in a Corvette means that with some clever posturing you can take ships 2 weight classes above you, because other than like the freight ships, which I guess it's all the
Hostile ship just dropped cloak.
fuck.
We should
Those
check the
ships
star chart. New missions are available.
frigates. There's virtually no ships, gunships on guys. We'll go back to them.
Cloaking field charging up.
I don't know how these weapons are gonna behave, because I stopped using this ship before I really got a good understanding on the armory.
Battery firing. Target eliminated.
Not bad.
Activating grappler.
I
Acknowledged.
should be able to
Sending
take them.
troops.
Actually, I'm not going to be able to take them. Boarding is probably going to fail. Or maybe not. I can't have that many people. Wow. I'm going to be so close to failing here. Come on, one guy left. Boarding failed. Oh, suck a dick. Whatever.
Yes, sir.
Open up
Fire
with
at
the
will
lasers.
command executed. We've destroyed an enemy target.
That can't. I think it was the rival 3. Really, you're gonna come at me now? Who are you? Freightliner Triton.
Defensive shields failing.
Shit, man. It's a single barrel. It's very long range. Like, I could definitely move a little bit farther.
Defensive shields failing.
Why does it do that? You can see the distance I can put between you. All I gotta do, since he has an unaugmented laser, these Freightliners really do not carry a lot of weaponry. Just sit here. Piracy is not glorious. Given that it's a bank of 1, this really is.
Cloaking field charging up.
This is how it took the Freightliner I did before. You come in there and you just throw out everything
New
that
waypoint confirmed.
possibly can.
Rerouting all power to engines.
Deplete the frontal battery and then get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. There see, what else is shown up to the card? Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. This is why we have a cloak. This is why I kept the Wolverine.
Enemy ship destroyed.
That and a Pegasus S are good small ships. Well, I don't did, son of a cock. Is that 3 Dreadnought Tokyos? We are gonna go back and get in my Dreadnought. And, come out here, whoop some ass, and then take one of those Tokyos. I've been looking for one of them, because the people in the forums said that it sucks really bad because it's gun arcs, but they also recommended the Aristarch as a good cruiser or destroyer, and I think that it was dreadful. Oh shit.
Transferring all available power to engines.
I should
Tactical
probably
reports of
take
hostiles in the area.
Wolverine to Orleans, and then this is where we don't Planet Nix. That's Planet Nix. Yeah, Planet Nix. That's Planet Nix over there. But it's the size of a moon in the sky, albeit it's probably the size of Earth or Mars. So it's a good distance away. Really, damn it, fucking game just crashed again.